Am I live? I think I'm live. It says live. Why isn't this working? Let's see here. Is it working? Welcome. What is going on, Josh? How you doing today, buddy? All right. What's everybody drinking tonight? All right, it is live. Is this too far? Here, let me bring this back a little bit. Bring the bar top back so y'all can see everything that's going on. How's that? Yeah. All right. I can move these up a little bit. There we go. All right. What's going on, everybody? Let me know down in the chat what everybody is drinking this evening. How everybody's doing. Sagamores. What Sagamores are you drinking, Josh? What Sagamores? Got that double oak. Which one are you drinking? Because we here on The Blind tonight are doing a very, very fun one. Who's drunk? Mike, you're drunk already? You're drunk already? Oh my God. Big Dog Bourbon Cigar Batch. There you go. I like it. Good job, John. It's a good one. Old Elk Rum Rye. Is that the SLB rum rye that you're drinking? There you go, Mark. 4 Roses single barrel. I like to hear it. Nice. How is that? How is the SLB rum rye? I opted out of picking that one up this time around. All right, Sam, some Jeffersons. I like it. Booker's Pigskin. Was that the first release of last year? Which one? What year is that, Booker's? All right, just cracked it, letting it breathe a little bit. I poured all these whiskeys in front of me a little early. They've been breathing for about 45 minutes. So if these are not opened up for this blind, I don't know how much longer you need to let a whiskey breathe in a glass for it to open up. Because I will let you know, I will let everybody know what is in these glasses at 9:05 p.m. my time. So we've got 2 more minutes to get some more people in here. Make sure you guys drop that like so that everybody that hasn't had the notification that we are live gets that notification. All right, okay. All right, it's 2020. Okay. All right. All right, Salty. I see you with that Barrel Vantage. Barrel Vantage is a delicious pour. Drinking some water right now. This is some high-proof water. There are a lot of hydrogen molecules in this bad boy. It's the 3rd release from 2020. Okay, all right. I had a sip of the pigskin. There was a bar that had the pigskin next to God, I think it was the tea batch from last year, and I went with the pigskin. But they had the labels ripped off of it, so I didn't know what year or what batch it was. But I really enjoyed the pigskin. I also had a tea batch. I think Salty had sent me a sample of the tea batch. That's a good pour. That is a great pour. Salty was gonna wimp and not show up. I think it was because he thought I was doing the barrel blind for tonight, but that's gonna be a straight up video. And he's just a sad boy. He's got that sad boy energy tonight. Salty with that sad boy. Never. That's so funny. All right, we got 1 more minute. Drop those likes, and then I will let everybody know what exactly we're doing tonight, because we've got 6 bourbons poured in front of me, And I'm planning to get a little bit drunk just like you guys are. But drop those likes. For those of you who are not part of the Patreon, I am going to drop the Patreon link in there in the chat. So go check it out. For as little as $2 a month, you can be part of the Everyday Drinker community. We got a lot of guys over there that enjoy the chat. We talk every single day. Samples are sent all over the place. A bunch of guys in the chat right now are part of the Patreon, and they will let you know what an awesome, awesome group of guys we've got over there going on. But it is 9:05, and I think you guys are really, really wondering what these bourbons are. So we're going to be doing a finished whiskey blind here in front of us. These are all going to be under 100 proof, or these are all under 100 proof except for one, and that is the Penelope Takoji finished rye. Now, I had a sample pour of this a little bit ago, a couple of weeks ago when I got it. Holy cow, this is delicious, but we're going to see if it can beat out the 13th Colony rye that's finished with French oak staves. I've got the Widow Jane Decadence. This is finished in maple syrup barrels. It's a 10-year aged bourbon. You all know how much I enjoy this bottle right here. Next up, one that I really haven't poured in a very, very long time, and it's the Legion. This is finished with sherry casks, and this is one of the first bottles of bourbon I ever picked up, and we're going to see if it holds up to anything that I've had here on the bar top recently, because it's just one that I haven't gone to in a very, very long time. How long until I'm married? Well, Olivia, 4 days until I'm married. I'm gonna be a stolen man. Next up, we have the Penelope Vino de Naranja, the Valencia. This one is orange brandy casks out of Spain. It's bottled at 97 proof, and it's a darn good pour. And well, my favorite release of this year, Penelope Rio. As you all know, this one is finished in honey and amberonic casks, and it's a really, really sweet pour. And we're going to see if it has anything, if it can beat out these other 5 whiskeys on the bar top. So let's get these over here. Hopefully I didn't break any eardrums right there sliding those bottles across. But let's get these out of the way. And these have all been spinning around. We've got no idea what is what. But without further ado, we're going to start on our left here. And I hope you guys dig into whatever's in your glass with me. And let's get into the nose. Cheers, everybody. Super sweet. It has a little bit of a rye bite. Dude, Mr. Scott, I was really, really fortunate to get a big tip on that bottle for MSRP. And the store was super, super kind in holding that bottle for me till the next day, because they very easily could have sold that bottle the day I called and said, hey, can you hold this bottle for me? I even asked if I could just pay for it right then and there over the phone, but the guy was like, nah, man, I got it held for you in the back. No worries at all. And I just can't thank that store enough. Super, super nice people over there. I've gone to that store a couple more times, bought a couple of bottles. Really, really nice, little tiny liquor store too. You got a big tip? You got a big tip, do you there, Mike? All right, we know where your head is. Freaking Mike, you're freaking hilarious. This has a rye bite to it, but let's get into the palate. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That is a good pour. A little proof here. I am going to go right off of the rip. And I'm going to say that that's the Takaji finish because it's got a little bit of a proofy bite to it at the end there. Really, really nice. Really, 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 really nice. Let's move on to glass number 2 here. Ooh, very sweet. Brown sugars. Winston, stop it. Goodness gracious, doesn't he know I'm live? Again, everybody, drop them links down below. I guess I should also say what I'm doing for the patrons here. If you're new and you're not part of the patron and you want something really, really cool, I'm going to be doing a giveaway here in the next couple of days over at the Patreon. I'm going to be giving away a set of Norland glasses. A full set of 2. Really, really nice Norland glasses. Never used. Brand new out of the box. So, if you want your chance to win a very, very nice set of whiskey glasses, go to the Patreon, sign up, and we're going to be doing a giveaway here very shortly for some very nice whiskey glasses. But nonetheless, let's dig into the nose here, because it's got a little mustiness to it, and if I had to pick anything out of here, I would say it's the Legion, because I get a little bit of that sherry wine on the nose. But let's get into the palate here. Actually, no, not at all. Actually, it might be. Wow. I am in... These two, this one is so dry, dries my mouth out like absolutely crazy. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Salty. I appreciate the kind words. But I need to get into glass 3 because I am really, really confused off of these first 2 on what they are. For everybody that is new here into the chat, we're doing a blind regarding the... what are you saying there, Andrew? We left our music for this. It better be good. Much love, bro. Cheers to a happy wedding. You definitely get a pick from my bar for this. I know, not much to choose from. You've got a lot to choose from there, Andrew. But you do have a very, very nice bar. But for everybody that is new, we're doing a... Oh, Andrew, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the donation. Very, very kind of you. Can't thank you enough for that. But we're doing a finished whiskey blind. We've got the 13th Colony Rye finished with French Oak Staves. We've got the Penelope Takagi finished rye. Widow Jane Decadence. Legion finished in sherry casks. Penelope Valencia finished in Vino de Naranja casks. And the Penelope Rio finished with honey and amberana casks. And we're getting into glass 3 here. Oh. Mike. Oh my God. Mike. The man, the myth, the legend said he's not getting outdone with the $49.99. Oh my God, I can't thank you enough for that. You freaking rock. Oh my God. I cannot thank you enough. Sarah says, hope you and your bride have a wonderful wedding. Cheers to many years and a wonderful marriage. Sarah, thank you so much. Thank you. You and Andrew are awesome, awesome folks over there. You all rock. Andrew Doc, I have the 13th Colony Rye Cask Strength, limited edition. Wow, that's a new one. That has to be a good one. That really, really has to be a good one. I'm excited to get into glass 3 here. Cheers to you, Mike. Cheers to you, Andrew. Here's to everybody in the chat. This is a very sweet nose. If I have to guess, it has a little bit of a maple punch to it. I'm going to guess right off of the bat that this is the Widow Jane Decadence. Paulo's in the chat. Paulo, there he is. What's going on, buddy? Cheers to you. Cheers to you. Hey, what's going on, B? Cheers to you, baby. All right, this is definitely the Widow Jane Decadence. Ah. Oh, okay. All right. There you are. I was a little confused on who that was because I had never seen a comment with that name before. But makes a little bit more sense now. That is definitely the Widow Jane Decadence. I could be completely wrong because if anybody had seen the video today regarding Jack Daniels and what's the best soda, I thought that what was ginger ale was freaking Pepsi. Complete different color soda, different flavor profile whatsoever. And yeah, I looked like an absolute fool when I guessed that. I can't believe how different and how the Pepsi made the Jack Daniels just it flavor punched my mouth. Unlike the other 5, the only other one that really was good was the Coke. It was Pepsi and Coke were my top 2, I think they were. I can't quite remember. But the Coke was good, the Pepsi was even better, which is a little strange because I'm not a Pepsi person. Mark, I was so freaking sure in that. Like, I took a sip out of that glass and I was like, that's the freaking ginger ale. Sarah says, Andrew and I went from giving each other blind bourbon tastings to the new Sunny D vodka seltzers to juice and vodka. We are glad you were doing a live stream tonight. I'm glad. It's been, I checked and I haven't done a live stream since February. It's just been such, we've been doing so much these past couple of months getting ready for Friday, and I was like, I have to give back to you guys and everybody because you have all been asking for these lives. It's a fun time for me, and I know it's a fun time for you to just sit back, watch me drink a little bit of whiskey, and we get to talk. It's a very fun one-to-one kind of a thing, and everybody enjoys it in the chat because we all enjoy drinking whiskey and bourbon, right? So we're all here for one thing. Alex, mistaking ginger ale for Pepsi is something I would expect from Mike right now. It's so funny. That is so funny because at this moment, I could definitely see Mike doing that, sitting out on his back porch, like we did when we did the patron blind, and he was like, "Fuck, I don't know what that is." Absolute funny. 1 for 1, Stag Junior and Weller 12. I think that deal has been done. But oh, glass number 4 here. Oh, I like that. Sarah, I appreciate it. You have to send me a wedding sample. What would you like? Yeah, I'll have to get back to you on that one. Mark's liking that 4 roses, I see. I'm at a little bit of a loss here on number 4. If I might have to say that it's the 13th Colony Rye, going back off of these first 2, I'm not quite sure. Salty with the $20. I'll settle in the middle. Man, you guys treat me so well, and I literally can't thank you guys enough. You all freaking rock. Cheers to you, Salty. Enough of the nose. I'm getting into the drink here, and you better get into your drink right now as well. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go back off of anything I said about these first 2. Number 2 might possibly be the Takaji. But I'm thinking number 4 here is going to be the 13th Colony Rye. Really good pour. What are we saying here? After you get married and all settled in a new place, we need to set up another blind. Yes, Sam, I have plans for another blind. I really want to do 2 a year, like one before June and one after June. Really fun to do one like, I don't know, like mid-September, getting into October, that time frame of year. right before all the holidays, before all the hecticness starts, definitely get another really, really fun blind. Throw some different bottles of bourbon in there. Heck, maybe even throw some rye. But I really enjoyed that one. It was a really fun time to get in there with you guys and dive into some bourbons and just get into a live stream with all of you and just drink. It was absolute blast. John says twice a year, more like once a month. Step it up. Who knows if we start shooting up? We're almost at 3,900 subscribers. Can't thank the love and support that all you bring. But who knows? Once we start getting some traction, and I make a little bit more of a connection with some of these stores and whatnot, you never know. We can really get some really, really fun blinds here going over there, and it would just be an absolute blast. Paulo with the 25. Thank you. Keep up the content, brother. Cheers to you. I'm digging into glass 4 one more time. Oh, that's a good one. What do we got here? Johnny. Thursday is my birthday and 3-year wedding anniversary. About to crack open some E.H. Taylor single barrel I was lucky enough to find last week. Never had it before. Johnny, let me know down below. Let me know in the comments if you have an E.H. Taylor small batch. And if you do have the small batch, do a little blind with the two. Let me know what one you like more, because I personally like the single barrel a little bit more than the small batch. But I did the blind with a buddy, and he preferred the small batch over the single barrel. He liked that flavor profile that Buffalo Trace themselves puts together in that small batch, whereas I personally enjoyed what that single barrel had to offer. Is it a store pick single barrel, or is it just just the regular offering single barrel? Sarah says, we got the 13th Colony Rye Cask Strength 127.6 proof distillery only. We will include that in your wedding sample pick. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. I can't. You guys are just so nice to me. I'm at a loss for words. I'm just going to smell a glass right now because I don't know what to say. You guys are just absolutely amazing. Okay, yep. I don't even have to go any further. That's the Rio. That is the Rio 100. If this isn't the Rio, I think that this might be a little bit worse than me saying that was the Pepsi or the ginger ale when it was the Pepsi. This is, oh God. I wish that this was so available for everybody, because, oh my God. I need some samba music in the background right now. See, I still need to set up. So if anybody's here is new and doesn't really know the situation, setup is changing in about 3 weeks. We're moving out of this apartment into a new apartment, and I'm gonna have a bourbon room for the time being, right? Until anything happens that, whatever. But I will have a bourbon room. I'm gonna have a full setup, wall-to-wall bourbon, and we're gonna have a completely different setup here by the end of July. I'm gonna have a live stream setup, the recording setup. We're gonna have everything that I need to get this bourbon YouTube channel, whatever goes forward with this channel, right? I definitely want to dabble in some more spirits rather than the bourbon, because I'm the everyday drinker, not the bourbon drinker, right? But I absolutely love my bourbon. I love the community that we have growing up right now. But there's a lot more stuff that we could go into and dive into than just bourbon, right? But nonetheless, I'll probably just stick with bourbon. All right. Let's see here in the chat. Johnny says, I plan on it. I've heard some people prefer the small batch. Yeah, man. Definitely do that blind and let me know as you dabble into that during this blind. And it's just a regular offering single barrel. That's what I got right here. And it's a really good pour. It really is. John says, buddy from I'm going to send me a Rio sample. We'll see how it goes. John, you're going to wish you have a full freaking bottle. Sarah says, you'll know the Rio when you taste it. No other flavor like the Rio. Andrew wants a bourbon room. Don't encourage him. He has outgrown all of his space. We might need to transform the guest room. Sarah, let Andrew do it. Let him do it. Let him do it. Let him do it. Let him do it. Yes, Sam, I plan on doing a long drink blind. I do. I really, really do. I just have to go to the store and pick up all. Unfortunately, they don't sell those in just single cans. I have to buy the whole gosh darn case. But nonetheless, if I buy the whole case, they will be drank throughout the entire summer. Mark with the $20. Oh my God, Mark, thank you, thank you, thank you. Congrats on getting married this coming weekend. This is for you, your fiance having to deal with you. Hey, you're not wrong. She does have to deal with me and my shenanigans. She's at our neighbor's house cricketing a couple of things for the wedding as I sit here and enjoy my time. Bourbon of the week, Chris Discord. Yes. Mark says we should all just send you one. It's so funny. But let's get into this glass. This is definitely the Rio, and it's so freaking good. Like, it's so difficult to explain how delicious this is because of the flavor profile that it brings out compared to anything else. If you don't like a sweeter bourbon, you know, if you've had the Widow Jane Decadence and you don't like the sweetness that this product brings, you're most likely not going to like the Rio. But if you like a flavor profile that is on that sweeter side, right, brings out those sugary notes, that is definitely a sip that you will always want to go for. And it's unfortunate that there's just not a lot of bottles out there for us all to get. Oh, God. Shut up, Sam. Shut up. It is not the Legion. I swear to God. I swear. It's not. It can't be. I might jump out my window if it is. You pick our next port. What is it? All right, Sarah. I think you and Andrew should drink... Oh, goodness gracious. Did you crack open the Weller 12 yet? I think you need to go over and pour a little Weller 12 in each of your glasses. But, yeah. If that's the Legion, I'm definitely jumping out the window. But let's move on to glass number 6 here. All right. I'm going to go out on a limb. Right off the nose, I'm going to say it's the Penelope Valencia. I get a little bit of like an orange citrus and orange peel. Is there a Sagamore Sherry in this lineup? No, Mike, I don't have the Sagamore Sherry. This is my only Sagamore I have. Absolutely love it. You all know how much I enjoy this bottle of Sagamore Double Oak. Delicious, delicious pour. I sent it to Paulo. Let me know, Paulo. I can't remember if you enjoyed this after I think you tried it. Let me know down in the comment what you thought of the Sagamore Double Oak, because $55 for a double oaked rye. Oh, so good. I really want Sagamore to come out with a barrel finished or a barrel proof of that. Absolute delicious, delicious pour. Yes, Sarah. Yes. Dive into that Weller 12. But let's see. I love the picture. Thank you. Looking great drinking that Weller 12. My local said no one in South Jersey got Rio and were told they wouldn't be getting it. Really? B, where at in South Jersey are you at? Let me know, because I think this... So I had gotten it in Little Silver up in like central, almost pushing North Jersey. And I know it got as south as Tom's River. I'm not quite... Or Manahawkin area. Not quite sure if it went any further south than that. I also only think maybe there was like 330 bottles in the state, Might have been even less than that, but I could be completely wrong on every number I have. Oh, you're in Egg Harbor Township. All right, yeah, cool. That's exactly where I grew up. I checked, the Joe Canals on Tilton Road. They never had it. I checked Bootleggers in Northfield. They never had it. There was a lot of stores down there that did, and Circle Liquors in Summers Point, they never had it. But all of those stores do awesome drops. Some of them might be a little bit pricey. I know the Joe Canals down there had a Jack Daniels 12-year for $200. I never went back into that store after that. Paul, have Nathan send you a bottle of the EH Rye. I will send him a sample of the EH Taylor Rye. Yes, still trying ryes little by little. Paulo, I got you. I'll send you a couple of ryes that I have opened that I personally enjoy, because I'm a bourbon guy trying to get into the ryes. And yeah. Yes, the upper room is fire. Yes, it is. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you. But yeah, glass 6 here. I'm gonna say is the Penelope Valencia. Just gonna say it is. I'm gonna say it is. Okay, all right. You got the rye one, or the rum finished rye, right? Because I only think they released one. I don't think they released the both of them at the moment. Mike, I am 100% wrong on at least 5 of these. And if I'm wrong on all 6 of them, if I'm wrong on all 6 of them, I will give you a sample of your choice of anything behind me that is not opened. So if I am wrong on this being the Penelope Rio, glass 5 being the Penelope Rio, whatever you want, a 2-ounce sample of anything behind me that's not opened. I'm dead serious here. If I'm wrong, I take a 2-ounce shot of ECB. Which one? Am I doing... You got to pick which one I'm doing, though. Am I doing B523 or A123? You got to let me know which one I'm doing if I'm wrong. Oh, God. What is the highest proof? The A123 is 125.6. All right, so I'm gonna rank these, I'm gonna rank them. So I'm not gonna move them because I'm gonna stick with this one, glass 5 being the Penelope Rio. But I think I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so 6, I said was 6 was this one. And I'm going to say that this one right here, number 3, which was in 6th place, is the Legent. This is number 1. Yep. All right. Okay. All right. We're on the roll. We're on the roll. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry. I was right on this one. Right over the bat, I'm right. All right. So then I said in 5th place was glass 1. I haven't tasted that one in a while. Of course. Mike, I promise you I'm not going to get the rest of these. I don't know. Widow Jane Decadence. I'm saying this one is the Widow Jane Decadence. Let's see. It's not. It's number 4. What's number 4? Number 4 is the Penelope Valencia. See, I should have stuck with what I really thought, because even though I thought that this one was the Valencia, it wasn't as sweet as what I remembered a couple of other bottles being. Oh, golly. All right. I said 1, 2. No, I can't remember now. I think that this was number 4. No, that's not number 4. Number 4 was this one. Nope, that's the Rio. I'm losing it right now, everybody. All right, that's number 4. I'm going to guess that that is this bad boy right here. It's the 13th Colony Rye. It's number 5, and that is what it is. All right, let's go here. All right. Number 3, I was going with this one. That's the Widow Jane Decadence. Has to be. Number 3. And then number 2 was this one. Number 2 is the Takaji. There it is. And I don't have to jump out of a window, everybody, because this one is number 6. And that is the Penelope Rio. Oh my God. That's a good pour. That is a good pour. Yes, Salty, 36 minutes in and we are off on the rails. And we're riding that train, right? I remember, so the first time I ever went to Disney, right? I was like, I can't remember, I was 11 years old. I was afraid as all could be at anything, roller coaster or scary ride, right? And we went on, oh God, Mickey's Runaway Train or something like that. My mom said, oh, it's just like a little tiny roller coaster. Hell no. That thing was the fastest gosh darn roller coaster I had been on my entire life. And I got off of that ride and I said I wanted to kill her because she did that on purpose. I love roller coasters now that don't go upside down or backwards. Any other roller coaster, I'll go on. I just can't go upside down. That's scary. I need to slow down. You need to slow down. But that was a fun blind. That was a fun freaking blind. Should I blind these 2 next? Why not? Oh, you right. Look at that spelling. Perfecto. All right, we are going to blind next these 2. We have the Elijah Craig A123 and the Elijah Craig B523. And we're going to see which of those 2 are the best out of this year so far. Let me put these away before I break anything. That would not be fun. But that just goes to show as well, the Legion got last place because it's not, and people are saying it's a good bottle. I don't personally enjoy it. All right, there are those. We're going to put these aside because I'm going to drink those later. I'm going to finish them. I'm going to finish this one now. All right, I got to check something here real quick. Let's see here. All right. Ooh, all right, Andrew. I see you. I might have to take you up on that Coy Hill. That one is tickling my fancy. But let's get some glasses here. And let's get some stickers so I can blind these up a little bit. If you are enjoying this, make sure you drop that like down below because likes help like crazy. And as I've been saying, go check out the Patreon. But here we go. All right, so we've got these stickers on the bottom of the glasses. Got that there. This one is number 1. This one's number 2. 1, 2. All right. So here we go, everybody. I'm definitely gonna be picking up. What is it? The C923. Yeah, C923. These Elijah Craigs, I'm really starting to dig because they fit my flavor profile a little bit more than the Larcenies have lately. The last one that I enjoyed was the C922, which was surprisingly the bourbon of the year last year for me. And yeah, the A123 Larceny wasn't really that good to me. It was a little hot for the flavor that it had. And I have yet to have the B523. I haven't seen it for under $100 here in Jersey yet. So, hey, it is what it is. We're going to see what we can find. But let's see. All right, Mike, so these batches are, number 1 here is going to be batch B523, bottled at 124.2 proof. Now, this is the first time that these Elijah Craig bottles are not going to be age stated at least 12 years old. This is going to have the youngest in this bottle is going to be 11 years and 5 months. So it's still a very well-aged bottle of bourbon, but the youngest mixed barrel in here is 11 years and 5 months. Then we have the A123. I enjoyed this one more than the Larceny A123. This is bottled at 125.6 proof. And, you know, I mean, this is my first Elijah Craig barrel proof that I picked up and personally own on my shelf. And I really enjoyed this bottle. All right, let's see here. Hey, what's going on, Mike? Hey, thank you. Cheers to you, brother. I appreciate everything you do. You're an awesome guy. You really are. Hey, Steve, what's up? Happy 4th. I'm a little late, but I made it. Cheers. Larceny B523 is awesome. Well, you might just have just sold me on it. I need to go pick it up because I really do want to do a blind and a review for you guys for the B523 because I promised it and I haven't done it yet because I've been looking for the Larceny. But I might just have to pull the trigger on somewhere and pick it up, put it on the shelf, and do a blind for you. But let's see here. End the stream with a kamikaze shot of all the leftovers combined. Sam, that's rough, man. That's rough. Mike might join me on it. All right. I see you. All right, Andrew, Sarah and I want to know, do you think the 11-year, 5 months age statement is a big deal like everyone else is making it out to be? So I personally don't think that it's a big deal, right? The bourbon life has boomed so much within the past, I'd say 5 years, right? I got into it 2 years ago, and from stories I heard, even right before I got into it, it started to boom. These distilleries were making bourbon for what the consumers were wanting at the time. They couldn't anticipate the boom that this was going to bring, and with that, they've used up a lot of their supply and the stash that they had, and they have to still make it work with what they have. And with them having to use what they have and being still 11 years and 5 months, in my opinion, I will still pay the price that this bottle has to ask for the future, because these distilleries, I mean, yeah, it's going to be a little bit down the line, right? But if you think about it, right, the bourbon boom was 5, 6, maybe at max 10 years ago. They're slowly going to have the supply that they're going to need for what us consumers are asking for. Now, the supply is only going to be so incremental compared to what the boom was. You know, it was literally a straight up line, and the supply is only going to last for a small amount of time. But hopefully they continue to complete what we want as consumers. You recently got the Elijah Craig beer barrel. Have you tried it? No, I have not, Sarah. I have not tried it. But I hope that answered your question about my thought process on the 11-year, 5-month age statement, right? I like that they're being transparent and letting us know that, hey, we had to change it up a little bit. This is why, you know? Be super curious if you had a rare breed back there to add to this just to see. You want me to add a rare breed to the blind? Is that what you're asking, Mike? I need to know if you want me to add this to this. Yes? All right, you're asking for it. Why not? Why the heck not, right? All right, let's see here. So, rare breed. I think I numbered these. All right, so rare breed is going to be number 3. All right, number 3 for the rare breed. I had to pour it first before I put the cap on. I got a 9-year easy PP that's 131 proof. I'll send it with the blends. Back and settle. Okay, all right. I appreciate that. Now, as you all know, I had gotten in my latest store haul, Kevin from Drink with Friends podcast sent me a bottle of the Elijah Craig single barrel. This is an 8-year-old 94 proof. Guys, I'm telling you, if you find a 94 proof Elijah Craig single barrel, I think they run like $35-40. Hitter, killer bottle. This is delicious. You want add a 94 proof to it? Mike, you're crazy. No, because I'll pick it out like you wouldn't believe. But we've got the rare breed in there, so we're just gonna do a little mixy. I know it's true. You're a little bit more gone than I am at the moment, so we're just gonna mix these around. Andrew said, Nathan, gotta go. DMZ is calling my name. Much love, brother. Andrew, have a great night. Cheers to you. Thank you so much for everything. Sarah, have an absolute awesome night. Go play some DMZ. Let him have his bourbon room. Like way better. I wouldn't say that it's way better, but we're gonna find out, right? All right, so we're gonna start here on our left here, and let's see what this glass is all about. It's a very sweet nose. It's got a lot of brown sugar in there, some like spicy cinnamon. So, thoughts on Old Elk. Old Elk is hit or miss for a lot of people. A lot of people are either going to like their offerings. A lot of people aren't going to like their offerings. Me personally, I enjoy some of their offerings. I've had their wheated bourbon and I've had the double wheat. Absolutely love those pours. Great pours. I've had the Infinity Blend. I'm not a fan of that. I really didn't enjoy it. I had a sample sent to me of the cigar blend that they did. I wasn't a fan of that, so I had picked up a bottle of that. I traded that bottle because I personally, I'd have it on the shelf and I would never go to it. So I sent it out to somebody who I knew would absolutely enjoy that bottle. And, you know, that's the fun thing about the bourbon game, right? And I don't like trading for, like, secondary prices, right? I like to trade for what my bottle is worth for what your bottle is worth. And in that game, that's where everything goes. And, well, I did that with a buddy. He wanted the cigar cut of the Old Elk, and I'm sure he is enjoying it. I'm super serious how this goes. I love Rare Breed so much, but I'm a huge ECBP fan. Mike, we're going to find out right now, right? All right, so let's get the nose of this. It's got some cinnamon spice to it. A lot of brown sugar. It kind of reminds me of if you've had the black walnut bitters from the Fee Brothers. It's got kind of the same nose, like maple syrup, a little earthy tones going on in there. But that's a really, really nice nose. Let's get into the palate. It's a warm one. It's warm. It brings in a little bit of heat right in the front. Rounds off, like I get a little bit of a nuttiness, but it's not peanuts. I'm getting like walnuts, wet nuts, like a sugary coated nut, like over top of like a ice cream sundae or whatnot. Really, really nice port. It's a little bit drier than what I was expecting any of these to be, but most of these have opened up like crazy. Can you pick out Wild Turkey versus Heaven Hill? So Wild Turkey to me has a little bit more of like a musty, dusty, attic-y kind of a note to me compared to Heaven Hill. Heaven Hill is going to be a little bit more nutty. It's going to have a little bit more of like a red fruit forward. From what I've realized from Heaven Hill, they're going to have a little must to them, but it's not going to be as musty and like in a way musk of the Wild Turkey. And that to me, it's going to come from the yeast that both of those distilleries use. And it's definitely prevalent in not the rare breed, the Wild Turkey 101. And to me, also the Russell's Reserve has a little bit of that musk that those definitely have. But yeah. Let's see. Oda, I'm missing the chat here because I'm talking too much. But Sarah, thank you so much. I appreciate you for giving me warm wishes on the wedding. But why are those Yellowstones looking like 40s off High Life? Oh God. So the Yellowstones, I haven't finished the collection of the landmark editions. I have 3 of them so far. I have the Lamar Valley, the Old Faithful, and the Grand Prismatic Spring. There's 6 bottles. I want to finish the landmark edition and just have those as a background piece, because I think that the Yellowstone bottle is a beautiful bottle. So yeah, that's why I have some Yellowstones over there. But yeah, so number 1 here, going back in, it's heat. It's got a little bit of that nuttiness. It's got a little spice, a little cinnamon, has a little bit of a pepper note going on there. But let's move on to glass number 2. This has a little bit more sweetness. It's not as hot coming off of the initial palate. Really, really like that. The nose, I didn't get into the nose. I just went right in for the sip because I was super eager to get into it. But the nose, it's got a little bit more of like an appley nose. Yeah, so Josh, they have, obviously Yellowstone does a couple of limited editions. They have their single barrel reserve and stuff like that. But each bottle has different labels on them for their just regular 93 proof offering. As you can see for these 2 bottles here, this one here is Old Faithful with Old Faithful on the sticker, and this one is the Lamar Valley with the elk on the sticker. So there's 6 different landmark bottles that you can start a collection for. Yes, Mark, the juice is the exact same in every single one of the Yellowstone bottles. They don't change that, they just change the label. Palo27 says, just got Penelope Architect and toasted. How good is Rio? Rio is insane. I uploaded a video 2 months ago when I got that bottle. Absolutely one of my absolute favorite bottles on my shelf. But what Architect did you get? You can find the label of what Architect it is on the back, on the top. It'll let you know what series it is from the Architect line. I have every bottle from last year. Haven't picked up a bottle from this year because the first one I had a little taste of it was batch 5. Wasn't the biggest fan of. Mike said, I can't find Rio like my wife can't find my unit. Oh, God. Sadly, live in government-controlled liquor states, so I can't collect like I'd like to have. Usually have to be at the store before they open on Wednesday to try and get an allocation bottle. It's a double-edged sword on what is the best way to go about an allocated system of liquor, right? Being in New Jersey, we're not an ABC state. It's if a store wants to sell a bottle for $700, they can do that. And if somebody's willing to spend that money on that bottle, that's on them. And hey, to each their own for the store wanting to actually be that much of a, you know, the word I'm thinking of, right? It's a messed up world, but they're doing it because distributor prices are going through the roof at the moment. But at the end of the day, it's like you'll find that store, make your connections with store owners if you're not in an ABC state, and that's where the game gets good for you. You got to make your connections. ABC states, I personally don't live in one. I can't give you any information on those other than be at your store early. I don't know if connections with store owners help in those states or whatnot. I wouldn't say that they wouldn't hurt because they could let you know what's in the back. And once they get released, they might be able to say, hey, come on in and get your bottle. But at the end of the day, I personally don't know. Hard to collect in Hawaii. We'll be moving to Maryland soon, so hopefully it's more consistent. Maryland, I've heard, has an okay selection. I forgot you were in Hawaii, Charlie. But yeah. Do they get a lot of, obviously it's not import, but do they get a lot of distribution of bottles to Hawaii? How many liquor stores are actually in Hawaii? This one here, a little bit better than the first glass. Very, very nice sip. Really, really enjoying this. Really, really nice. It's been tough out here in San Antonio until I built the connection with a store. The store is Johnny, if you got a store in your house, can I come and make some purchases? No, I see. Took a few Maker's Mark's bottles to build that connection. Yes, it does. Once you build that connection, you'll be set. I'm not quite sure what barrel I'm gonna have, but the store I made a connection with here in my area of Jersey, they're lending me a bourbon barrel to do my cigar bar on. So I'm going to have a whole assortment of cigars, torches, cutters, and whatnot on the barrel. I'd really like it to be possibly the Eagle Rare barrel that they got, maybe Buffalo Trace, maybe the Blue Note. Who knows? It's up to the store owner to decide what barrel he's going to give me. But hey, that'll be really, really cool to have a barrel. But yeah, they are, Mike. Yeah, they are. All right, so number 2 again, going back onto this one. It's a good pour. It brings out a little bit more sweetness. That red apple comes through. It kind of tastes like a baked apple pie in a way, comes off of there, whereas this one was a little bit more spicy, right? This one has a little bit more of a sweetness on that tail end coming off on the finish. But let's move on to glass 3 here. Salty, it really is. Sometimes if I walk into a store and somebody doesn't greet me or say, how can I help you? You're looking for anything specific, I am 9 times out of 10 not going to go back into that store, because it's all about the personality that the store owner, the workers, management, whatever they might have. You know, if somebody goes out of their way for me to ask if I am looking for anything specific, that to me is a good green flag to possibly go back. Now, if their prices are outstandingly staggered and the prices are like $300 for a bottle of, I don't know, Stag Junior, then I probably won't go back in there. But at the end of the day, they have good prices, good people, nice people, a good selection. I will most likely make a couple of stops into that store to see if I can find anything. Mike, this is for hoping that ECBP and Rare Breed put in the best mood before you tie that knot. Best choice I ever made. Cheers to you. Mike, here's to glass number 3. Cheers to you. I can't thank you enough You are an awesome, awesome human being. Let's get into the nose of glass number 3 here. And you better get in the nose of whatever you're drinking. Winston! Stop! I'm sorry for the barking. Come here. Winston! Come here. Come get on the live. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come, 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 come. Come, come, come. Here. Let's get into glass number 3 together. All right? Here. Ah, that's a good one. Ooh, that's really, really good. Yeah, you do, Paula. You get to meet Winston. He's right here. This is Winnie Pop. He is a micro Bernedoodle that is not going to get any bigger. He is a 28-pound lump of love. Absolute lump of love. Mike, I love my dog too. What do most people drink out there? Hell yeah. I did pick up the Maker's Mark French Oak based off your recommendation. Everybody's saying hi, Winnie Pop. Everybody's saying hi. You say hi? Hi. You want to try some bourbon? He doesn't like bourbon. All right, down you go. Oh. All right, back into number 3. Thanks, Salty. He is a lump of love. Absolutely love him. But he likes to bark at every dog that walks by the door. And, hey, he's got some big paws for the kind of dog he is. Buffalo Trace and Henry McKenna 10 are super easy to find here. 27 for Buffalo Trace and 45. Dude, Charlie, when you pack, right? Buy 2 cases of each of those. Bring those back to the continental United States and enjoy those here because you're not going to find those prices most of the time. So enjoy them while you have them. That's what I got to say about that. But number 3 here, wow, I love that nose. It's kind of screaming wild turkey to me. But really sweet maple coming off of it too. I dig this really, really much. Wow, that is a real, oh my. So, ooh, I don't know. I like the flavor of glass 3 the best out of the 3. I'll let you know that. But the finish of glass 2 lasted longer. So I think my lineup is 2, 1, 3. I think that's what my lineup's going to be. This is difficult. This is difficult. Oh my. Yeah, this one is definitely in 3rd place. It just brings off a lot of heat. Brings out a lot of heat. Mike said, "I like me some Winston." We all like some Winston. He's the best cuddler. He is a really, really good cuddler. He is. Charlie said, cheap beer and Japanese whiskey are popular in Hawaii. I have to go to Speakeasy to experience a wide variety of bourbon. How is, oh God, is it a pineapple spirit? I reached out to a couple of distilleries out there in Hawaii to see if they would send me a couple of samples back when I was trying to do this video series, but it never really came to fruition. But isn't there like a big, like niche for like this pineapple based spirit? I can't remember what it's called, but a lot of the distilleries out there in Hawaii made this specific spirit. Maryland has a really good, really good offer. They offer a lot. But let's find out what was in glass number 3. Glass number 3 was number 1, which was, wow, okay. The B523 was in 3rd place. Wow. Paolo just opened up his first OGD 114. You, my friend, are going to really, really start to enjoy $26 bottle of bourbon because, wow, is that bottle one of the best bottles of bourbon that you can get your hands on for under $30 for the proof, for the flavor profile, for the whatever that bottle can do. Can mix, drink neat, drink on the rocks. You can take a shower, you can take a bath with that bottle of bourbon. Absolute dynamite bottle of bourbon. Absolute. Yes, Olivia, he is the cutest dog I have ever seen. Me and Mike are on the same wavelength. It is so good. So good. And, I mean, I probably got this bottle last month. I rotate through my bottles when I'm making cocktails. This one, I've dabbled in a lot more than my other ones. And definitely going to have to pick up another one. I'm still contemplating about opening up this one from 2003 from my grandfather. I don't know if, I mean, it's been 20 years, right? This is 2000, yeah, it has been it's been 20 years since this bourbon was put in this bottle. And I don't know if I should wait for the 30-year mark to open it or if I should just see what this bottle has to offer. I'm not being swayed to open it tonight. That's one y'all can't win on. But, nonetheless, I think we should find out what came in second place. Because I think Mike is hoping that this is going to be the A123. Because he wants his rare breed to win. But I think that this is the rare breed. The flavor profile is better than this one. But because the finish lasted longer and I enjoyed that a little bit more, I think this one is going to be Elijah Craig. Have I ever tried a McDonald's Diet Coke mixed with any whiskey? No, Olivia, I have not tried a McDonald's Diet Coke mixed with any kind of whiskey. But McDonald's does have the best Diet Coke. That is for sure. Rare breed is a sneaky gal, Mike, you're right. But we're going to find out right now what this glass is. I'm going to take one more sip of it. Cheers. All right, this one is number 3. So that means Wild Turkey Rare Breed came in second place. And this glass right here is number 2, which puts the A123 in first. And like I said, the B523 was in third. So nonetheless, a bottle you can get all the time beat out. I mean, it's just me. It's little old me doing this blind. Beat out the Elijah Craig. God, the B523. God, there's so many numbers and letters to remember. Oh, God. Rare breed, Taco Bell, Baja Blast, and Tequila. Really, Sam? Really? I think if you're doing that, you got to get the Crunchwrap Supreme and you got to just go all out, right? You got to make a margarita out of it. Like, could you make a margarita out of Baja Blast and tequila? I don't see why you couldn't. Mike said, drink more barrel proof. You're a funny guy, Mike. You are a funny, funny guy. All right. There's that away. This was the Wild Turkey Rare Breed. That one's gone. This was the winner. That one's gone. Mark said, okay, next blind, all your blue notes. Mark, I've done that one. But we can pause so you can wash your Glens. I still have clean Glens. Don't worry. Rare Breed is definitely one of the best out there that's always on shelves. Steve, you're 100% correct. Steve, why aren't you part of the Patreon? I'm going to leave the link in there for you. You go check it out. See if the $2 a month interests you. You let me know. Because, hey, come join the Patreon. Come join the Discord. We always talk in there. And you're one of my loyal subscribers. I love you so, so much. I always comment back to your comments. You're an awesome guy. Appreciate you. You don't have to do it. Don't listen to me if you don't want to. But each their small batch for the early times bottled in bond. Why not, right? Each Taylor small batch. Early times. I still have stickers from the last time I did blinds on these bottles, and I need to start taking them off. This is the last blind. This is the last one, because I still need to do wedding stuff. Still need to do wedding stuff. It's Friday, and I'm drinking like crazy. You guys are a bad influence. Throw one more in there. Why not? Bad influence. Did I say bad influence? All right, here we go. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. Make it 4 for the 4th time. Oh, God. Mark, you got to pick a 100 proofer behind me. If you want me to do a 4th, you got to pick the 100 proofer. Josh, you don't know. I will get stuff done tonight. I promise you that. Mark, if you're being serious, you're being serious. It's a holiday. Exactly. Pick it. Come on, Mark. You know what I got. 100 proofer. 100 proofer. Bardstown Bottled in Bond. Sam says, Mark, do you second it? Does Mark second it? That's a good idea. All right. There it is. I need one more green sticker. One more green sticker. Oh, there's no green stickers on that one. Like, what is this? All right, green sticker. All right. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I need to move these just a little bit. I think I need to take a sip of water. Trust me, we did all of our signage is pretty much done. No signage is left. None whatsoever. It's just we've got little details left that we have to accomplish. And well, hey, it is what it is. All right, let's go here. We've got 1, 2. Let's see here, 3 and 4 stickers. These stickers, I get like a pack of, how many are in here? 315 count, and they go by so quickly. I'm already on my 3rd pack through all these blinds, and all right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, I'm gonna go get the spindle real quick. 2 seconds. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number, oh shit, where's 1? There's 1. All right, small batch is number 1. Heavy pours, shit. There's 1. There's 2. There's 2. Number 2 is the early times. Number 3 is the Bardstown Origin. Bottled in bond, right? This is the bottled in bond. Yep, 100 proof. This is the weeded. Salty, thank you so much for this bottle. And number 4 is the E.H. Taylor Single Barrel. All right, there's that. All right, we've got all 4 of these poured. And we're just going to spin. We're going to spin. As I read this, this is what we're going to do. Mike, this is what I came for. This is it. These are fun. I love these. It's the longest live stream I've done. It is. I looked at the longest one I had done before tonight. It was 1 hour and 2 minutes. And we're pushing at 1 hour and 15. And after this, we're probably going to be at 1 hour and a half. Death is happening at the door at the moment. We called those Lazy Susans back in the day. Yeah, it's a Lazy Susan. I just couldn't think of the name. But it has been long overdue, Paulo. You are right. Yes, Mike. It is consistently one of the best. I need to check something real quick. All right, so we're back. All right, we've got these all spinny do-rod around. All right, and like I said, E.H. Taylor Small Batch. We've got the Early Times Bottled and Bond, Bardstown Bottled and Bond Weeded Bourbon, and the Colonel E.H. Taylor Single Barrel. We're going to find out which one comes in first. Start on the right here. Add battery on the... Yes, Mark. Had to check the battery on the camera. We're sitting at 50%. We started at 80%. We've got another hour to go or longer. We're doing this. I just killed an E.H. Taylor Bottle and Bond evidence. Kill it for the live stream. That's right, Salty. Cheers to you. Let's get into glass number 1. Super rich nose. Super, super sweet. Cherry bomb. Like... I always say I can be wrong, and I am 99% of the time wrong on these, but it's like a melting cherry popsicle, like that juice at the bottom of a popsicle when you were a kid at like field day at in 8th grade. It's like the cherry juice at the bottom. So good. Yes, Mike, I appreciate you. I will leave the link down here in the chat. If you're watching it, just go check out the Patreon. But this is super rich, super has that like super sweet forward. Really like that. Has some baking spice as a backbone. Pulls everything together. It's very, very well rounded out. Really, really, really dig this nose. But let's get into the palate. That's good. That is good. It's got a little bit more of an oaky presence on the tongue, but it doesn't have any tannic bitterness that comes over. It coats the. A lot of the times, like if something is dry, it coats and dries out the sides of my tongue. When it's super sweet and very, very rich and very, very fruit forward and prevalent on those notes, coats the center of my tongue a lot, and that is what I really enjoy out of that glass. Coats the center of my tongue, and when something does that, that is a glass that I really enjoy. Sam, I appreciate you seconding what Mike said. Everybody sends samples in over there in the Discord for the Patreon. Awesome guys over there. I try and talk as much as I can. Those guys talk 24 freaking 7. Somebody's always up in that chat for some reason. Somebody's always awake and they're talking. I don't know why. 5 a.m. somebody will be talking. Glass number... Ooh. I like that. like that a lot. I don't know if I like it more than the first one, but it's got a fruit salad nose. I get a little peach, I get a little strawberry. It's a little bit sweeter on those fruit notes, but it's not the rich sweetness that this one had to offer. Exactly, Sam. I'll wake up after like a long night at work. I'll get home at like, I don't get home until like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, sometimes midnight. I don't go to bed until like 3 a.m. I'll post what I'm drinking at like 1 p.m. Somebody will leave a like and a comment. These guys are up at like 6:30, 7 o'clock. Morning, fellas. And I'll wake up to that, and it brings a smile on my face. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Mike, so you don't remember. We've got everything right here in front of us. As I'm hoping you're not spinning around your phone and you can see what we've got. We've got each Taylor small batch. We've got the Early Times bottled in bond. We've got the Bardstown bottled in bond. And we've got the E.H. Taylor single barrel. And we're on glass number 2. Glass number 1 at the moment is a little bit more of my favorite out of the two. Ah, yes. What are the various tiered barrel picks on Patreon? So, I will very soon. I'm in the works of getting doing barrel picks. Right. I need to reach out to a couple more distilleries, work my way through with stores. So, with the barrel pick tiers. Tier number 1 is at the highest price tier mark. You will get the barrel pick choice first. So it will be released in your chat first. Then tier number 2 will get the second offering. Then 3 will get the third offering. So once we get a barrel right for the channel, it'll be said number of bottles. Say we have 50 bottles offered for the patron. It'll be released to the first to tier number 1. Then if there's still remaining bottles, it'll go to tier number 2, then tier number 3, then 4, then 5. So I'm not asking you to go pick just off of the barrel pick tier, right? I don't have any barrel picks to offer at the moment. I want you to pick a tier that you think fits you best, right? I think that the second or the third tier, the $10 tier, you get a Glencairn after 3 months of being in the patron. That for me is a $20 offering, and within 3 months of $30, you're only spending $10 because you get a $20 back out of that Glencairn. So the $10 definitely helps me out like you wouldn't believe for that month. But I think that the $10 and the $20 the $20 tier is a good one as well. I think the $20 tier, after 6 months, you get a sweatshirt or a t-shirt. I can't quite remember off of the top of my head. But those are the two best tiers for anybody to join, is the 10 and the 20. But hey, at the end of the day, pick a tier that you personally think fits you but most. I don't want you to break your bank. If you can't, by all means, that's okay. I love seeing comments on YouTube and responding to that. I love the support that anybody brings towards the channel in any possible way. For me, this is just a fun hobby. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy talking with everybody, and at the end of the day, it is what it is. Exactly, Mike. It's about the community, and it's absolutely amazing. Mike said, I promise you that was my original thought, but I have gotten bottles from this community that I could not get any other way. Exactly. We do so much for each other that the waiting period for me to grow a little bit more, right? You're joining the community as one of the first members. And for me and for you, that should mean something. But if it doesn't, by all means, that's totally okay. And we're gonna grow. We're gonna get there. We're going to definitely get to where these other channels are, and we're just in the beginning stages. And I try my absolute best to bring the most towards the Patreon and for YouTube, because I don't want to leave the YouTube out. Everybody that's on the YouTube that can't contribute, I try and bring them the best possible videos that I possibly can. And you know, it's fun for me. The editing is fun. The community is fun, and I feel like I'm talking too much. I'm sorry. Sam with the $20. Happy wedding week. Make sure you stay at the very least buzzed the entire time in Punta Cana. Sam, I absolutely will. We just got the slim cups, so we're gonna be going to the bar, getting our drinks, pouring those drinks in those 24-hour cool cups, and just sitting at the pool, at the beach, enjoying our time. I personally cannot wait. It's gonna be an absolute blast. Y'all gotta join the Discord. Paula, I appreciate the kind words. Buffalo, by the way, that JD single barrel rye should be here Wednesday. Josh, I'm so freaking but all right, I've been talking too much. I haven't been getting into the bourbon, but all right. Nose smells so nice on this one. I think I already got into the palate. I forgot if I got in the palate or not. You should talk a lot because you're the dude on camera. Mike, you're freaking right on that, dude. You are freaking right. It wouldn't be fun if I just sat here like this, would it? Awkward silence the entire time. I don't think that would be fun. So number 2 here, I'm going to move like that, right? This one is slowly creeping its way towards number 1. We're going to move on to glass number 3 here. Steve, there he is. There he is. He's been one of those subscribers that has been with the channel since nearly day 1. I remember, Steve, you're a real one. You've been here for a very long time, and I appreciate any support that you bring me. Can't thank you enough for joining the Patreon. And then I think Habers or whatever. How do you say your name? I think we got a couple more patrons. Let me go check the page real quick. Let me check it. Let's see. Patrons. There we are. All right. So we've got Spencer and Steve. Spencer and Steve. Oh, Spencer. All right, bubbies. All right. All right. And Steve, you both awesome. Appreciate it like you would not believe. All right. So here we go. All right. I will send, after the live, I will send you both a personalized message with the Discord link. If you don't have Discord, download it on your computer or on your phone. Download it. I'll have the link sent to you. You can join that for free, absolute free. And you join the Discord. We always talk in there. There's a couple of different channels in there. There's the general. Make sure you check the collection tab in there. Send your collections in there. Put your in search ofs and everything that everybody's looking for in there. Very, very fun little section in the Discord. But number 3 here, I get like candy coated cherries. Like sugary, like it's like more like a maraschino cherry. Hey, what's going on, Mark? Cheers to you, brother. Cheers to you. You're in Oregon or Washington? I can't, Oregon or Washington, you're 3 hours behind right now, so you are at 7:30 right now, huh? It's a little, it's early for you. It's early for you. But yeah. So number 3 here, I get a sweeter cherry, but it's also, it has a mustier note. Yeah. So Washington, okay, yeah. So yeah. What's the weather like by you? Is it still cool over there? Because the last time my cousin lives in Northern California, I can't quite remember the city, but she said it's been warm and cool, warm and cool, warm and cool, and I'm not quite sure what the weather is like a little bit more north of her up there in Washington. 80 and gorgeous. Hey, I'd rather it be 80 and gorgeous than what we had today here in Jersey, pushing 99 degrees, and the sweat dripping out of my pants was dripping down my legs and my shoes, sloshing around just in my sweat. Absolutely disgustingly humid and hot here. But I like number 3, but I don't know if I like it more than this one right here. Yeah, it's not as good as this one, but I'm not quite sure if it's better than this one either. Yeah, it's not. It's not. That one's definitely better. Okay, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let's see here. Hey, JK Dude, cheers for everyone from Texas. Where at in Texas are you from, JK? I got a buddy that is right outside of Dallas, and then if you watch Old Fashioned Ways, makes awesome content. I'm pretty sure he's right outside of Houston. Where out in Texas are you from? Let me know. Yeah, Mike, I am super curious how this goes as well. Oh, San Antonio. All right, cool. Nice. What's your bourbon selection like down there? Is it good selection? You get a lot of Weller Special Reserve, a lot of Weller Antique 107, like a lot of people say. Specs down there. What about Buc-ee's? I went to my buddy's wedding that lives right outside of Dallas, and we were there for like 2 days. And the biggest thing everybody said that was outside of Texas that told us that when they went to Texas that we had to stop at Buc-ee's. And I'll tell you this right now, their smoked brisket sandwich is pretty freaking good. Do you have a side chat? This is number one's nose. Whoa. Number one's nose is elevated a little bit. A lot of the good stuff is secondary. I should see it. I think you might have to add me to it, Mike. I'm not part of it unless it's like, unless you don't want me in it. What did you spill on your lap? Oh, this is hilarious. I love all you guys. You guys are freaking awesome. Let's get into the glass here. Cheers to you all. I hope you guys are having a fantastic July 3rd evening, almost July 4th. Cheers to July 4th. Cheers to my wedding in 4 days. Whoa. That's rough. That's really rough. See, I think I figured out what you all enjoy from me and my channel. You like watching me get absolutely hammered. Whether it be barrel-proof products, under $20 products, Buffalo Trace products. We're on our 3rd blind of the night, and you're all here just to watch me get plastered. Yes. Mike, you do this on purpose. You do it on purpose. Oh, God, it's hilarious. Oh, God. I'm going to hammer a couple of 5 old fashions tomorrow, but I think I'm going to make them with lemon instead of orange. Dude, Sam, so I have a video coming out that I'm going to record for the next week that I won't be able to record. And when I do my old fashions, right, and if I have the peels to use, I use a lemon and an orange. You get that sweetness and that little bit of that bittersweet from the lemon accentuates that cocktail like you wouldn't believe. So highly recommend not only just using a lemon or an orange, but using both at the same time really makes that cocktail stand out with those oils. Really, really nice. If you can fire up those oils off of that skin, makes it a lot better in my opinion as well. Mike pissed himself and showed the Discord. I haven't checked the Discord since we started this live stream, so once I get off here and I hop onto the Discord, I'm scared for myself. Oh God. Mark, you should char the orange peel with the torch. Yes, definitely. The Sue's, hey Nathan, another Nathan here. Really been enjoying the channel lately. Thanks for all the great content. Hey, Nathan, it's weird saying my own name. Appreciate your love, brother. Can't thank you enough. I'm glad you enjoy everything. I'm glad you're here for the blind. I'm guessing you haven't been here since the beginning or since we started this blind, but we're blinding each Taylor small batch, the Bardstown Origin Bottled and Bond, the Early Times Bottled and Bond, and the E.H. Taylor Small Batch Bottled and Bond. All these 100 proof. We're going to find out which one is in front. We're on glass number 4. I've been talking. We've all been enjoying ourselves. We're all a little bit wasted, but hey, it is what it is. Let's see here. I'm gonna love the day when I show up and you have no idea it's me. Mike, I swear to God, if that happens, that would be the best day of my life. That would be freaking hilarious. Me and Paul are even closer than him. You can't surprise him without us. Paulo is like 20 minutes down the road. Mark is, I'm guessing Mark is probably an hour and a half, max 2 hours. Mike, down there in Virginia, you might be, I don't know where exactly in Virginia you are. You're probably a good, if you take the ferry, you might be 3 hours away. But if you don't take the ferry, you got to go all the way around the Susquehanna River and shit like that. But hey, it is what it is. You take the ferry, you'd get seasick just for me. Steve, I love to support your channel. Steve, I appreciate you. You are an absolute gem. Everybody here in the chat, absolute gems. Can't thank you enough. Really, number 1 is good, but whatever was in glass number 4 here just keeps climbing the ranks. And to me, it just is, it's better. It's much, much better. Let's see here. All right. So, hell yeah, man. Bro, you aren't in Hawaii. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm excited to see the Origin bottles in our area. Nothing yet in Nashville. Really? That's crazy. So, when I had gone to Nashville for my bachelor party, I'm not quite sure if the Origins were released then or not. Can't quite remember. But Nashville had really good offerings right outside of like Broad Street. Like, what is this store here? Not quite sure where at in Nashville you are, but Daily Spirits. Not quite sure if you can read that or not there, Nathan. But if you ever living in Nashville, go to Daily Spirits. Highly recommend that store. Awesome guys over there. They have all of their barrel picks on a table, and you can taste every single store sample that they have. I'm dropping shit. Yes. Pardon me here, but is Sam the big guy? I think he was a redhead, like a buzz cut redhead with a beard, a little bit heavier set. I can't quite remember if that was him or not. I'm not quite sure his name. Oh man, he knows the owner. Awesome guys over there. Really, really nice. He was just pouring me samples the entire time. Oh, God. But I think this was number one. I got to go back and forth with these two. Oh, God, this... Why are blinds so freaking difficult? I need more water. I need to just reset my palate here. All right. I think that this is the order, but I'm going to go one more time into the number 4. No, Sam, I can't do another one. I can't. Because each Taylor single barrel is literally one of the best ever. Like, we're gonna find out if it is. It could be in last place, because at the moment, all of these are so good, right? It's all subjective to what is the best, right? What my best could be your worst. What your worst could be my best. But I really don't know. I'm gonna hang on. Just a quick 3 or 4 bottle one. Oh, God. All is 90 proof or lower ones. I have more than 3 or 4 90 proof bottles of bourbon, Mark. All the Rise. That's a video coming up. That's a video. Prediction. Each Taylor single barrel, early times, small batch, and then origin. All right. We'll see if you're right, because I think that this might be the order. It seems like I like this one the most, but I think that this one was the 4th glass, so it's gone back and forth. It's gone back and forth against a bunch of these glasses here. Yeah, that is definitely number 1, whatever that one is. It is the most rich, fullest flavored glass out of the 4. This one, like, I'm going to leave it here at 3 because this one, it's a little bit more, it's brighter, but it's not as complex as the 3rd glass. So with that said, Paula, I think that is true. Early times is on sale here for $10.99. Already got 4 bottles. Larone, go buy a case. Go buy a case and just sit on it forever, because you'll drink through it. It's a great mixer. It's a great sipper neat. Whatever place that bottle came out here in this lineup, all of these great freaking pours. 4th place goes to number 3. Number 3, Bardstown Origin. Kind of surprised, kind of not. I think Nathan here is on a roll, right? Origin number 4. What was your number 3? E.H. Taylor small batch. We're gonna find out right now. Glass number 3 goes to number 4. Holy shit. Are you fucking kidding me? E.H. Taylor single barrel. Wow. Bruh. Whoa. Whoa is right. Wow. Mike said we're fighting. Oh my God. Let me know. You want to know first or second? First or second? Let me know in the comments. First or second? Sam said I'm unsubscribed. Oh my God. Nathan said first. Let's see. Let's get a couple more votes. Paula, it really would be freaking Hilarious. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh my God. She won't come on the stream. First. Best idea ever. Mike, you are a genius. Just rip the Band-Aid off. In first place, out of this 100 proof blind, we've got number 1. And number 1 goes to E.H. Taylor Small Batch. Second place, going to Early Times, Bottled in Bond. Unfreaking believable. Mike, I am in the same mood as you. I really am. Unreal. Mike, I love this so much too. This is so fun. You really gotta love blinds because any given day, anything can differ. No matter what it is, it can differ. Have fun. You can't beat this, right? Blinds every day will change. They really, really are. And they are 100% humbling, Mark. Like you said, I think that's the best way you can put it, right? Blinds are absolutely humbling. Like I did with that blind regarding the under 20 to over 100. Rebel 100 beat out the Wild Turkey's 17-year Bottled in Bond. Like what? What? A blind? You just can't write that shit. You really can't write that shit. You really can't. It's unreal. It is absolutely crazy. Let's see. Mike would have had the same order if he didn't spill his entire glass. Mike would have just done this, right? He would have just been, oh, I'm doing a blind. I'm blinding all 4 together. And he would be like, oh, that smells a lot like E.H. Taylor Small Batch. I think... Sam, you asked me to just like put everything together. I'm going to put all 4 of these together and shoot this back. Cheers to you guys. Do the rest. Kamikaze, let's go. Sam, you entice me to drink so much that it's fun. You know, it's fun. So we're going to put these over here. And I'm going to put these back up top so that I don't drop them and that I cry. I don't think you want to see me cry. So these are all back up top. And I don't want to, I want to enjoy the real. The real was number 6. So I'm going to just... We've got 1, we've got 2, we've got 4, we've got 5, 1, 4, and that's number 6. So we're gonna save number 6, right? All right, so let's see. Sam, yes, $5 for the Kamikaze. Sam, I think that this, you tell me, that's pushing a 2-ouncer, right? That's pushing 2 ounces. I think that right there is what you were asking for, right? I think so. I think so. I think so. I think so. That's a bunch of dirty Glens. Salty, you're right. We're going to nose this, taste it, and then shoot it back, right? All right. Guys, I'm not bragging here. I'm not bragging, right? But we're a couple of cents off of the biggest contribution of live stream money that you guys have donated my way. If somebody can donate 4 cents, I won't even smell this. I won't even taste it. I will shot this back right now. All I need is 4 cents. Somebody donate 4 cents. This is going back right now. All I need is 4 cents. I'm not going to taste it. Not going to taste it. There it is. $1. Mark, cheers. Oh, that's good. That was good. Alex with the 99 cents. Cheers to you, brother. You know what? Fuck it. For that extra 99 cents, we're just going to shoot back to Rio. Angel with the $20. Oh my God, Angel. Appreciate you. So we have gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 Glencairns for the night, gentlemen. I can't thank you enough. It has been an absolute blast. I hope you have all had an absolute blast for this live stream. It is currently 10:51, and we're gonna do these more often. We really are. These are so freaking fun. Yes, Mike, you do the dirty work for me. I will put the patron one more time in the chat. Can we get one more patron for the night? Somebody else, go to the patron for as little as $2 a month. You can be part of the patron. And you can get samples. You can get all kinds of crazy things sent your way. You can be part of that crazy Discord. You can see Mike piss himself over there all the freaking time. And hey, we have an absolute blast over there. Salty, you're the freaking man. You are the freaking man. Mike, I will tell you when it happens. Ben, you did join at the right time. We just shot back so... oh my God. You know what? One more. We'll shoot... You know what? We'll shoot back some Weller Foolproof. Why not, right? Because it's 4th of July, right? Not yet. It's not 4th of July. But, hey, it's going to be 4th of July. I want you to pick one of your favorite bourbons on your shelf right now, right? And I want you to do this with me. I'm not doing this alone. I want you to be a gentleman, and I want you to enjoy the pour that you're going to pour yourself, right? You don't have to pour a lot. Half an ounce. Less than that. More than that. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you enjoy off of your shelf, I want you to grab it, right? And I want you to send a prayer out to the gentlemen that have lost their lives, fought their lives, and given everything they've got for this entire country, for us to just be here on this live stream and enjoy our time and drink whiskey and talk shit and enjoy our time here. For everything that we have, to everybody who has lost their lives, to the gentlemen that fight their fight for everything that we have on this planet Earth, cheers to them and cheers to you. And here we go. Oh my God, that is a good pour. That is a absolute good pour. James, I am feeling it. It is a great night. Cheers to you all. I can't thank you all enough. Man, well, Foolproof. Great freaking pour. I think that's an even number too, right? We're at 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14 glasses down for the night. All right, let's enjoy some chat here, right? All right. All right. Doug, Penelope Rose for me. Sam Russell's Reserve 13 to end it. Yes, sir. Now you're a mess. What? I don't think I'm getting any wedding stuff done tonight, Mark. I think you were right about, what was that, 30 minutes ago? I think you were right on that. I think everything I have to do is tomorrow, and I have to work tomorrow, which is unfortunate, right? I haven't worked since last Tuesday. I'm going to work for tomorrow, and then Wednesday, I have to pick up that barrel that I was talking about to get a haircut. I have to bring home some stuff. Thursday is the rehearsal dinner, and after the rehearsal dinner is just like, it's wedding Friday, and I can't believe it. It's this last 3 months have flown by so freaking fast. It's unreal. It is unreal. Oh my God, Mike. With the $100 donation. Mike. Oh my God, I can't thank you, brother. You freaking rock. Oh my God. I think with that, there's only one way to end that, right? With a stag shot? Why not, right? With $100, you gotta end with a stag shot. I think with that, you gotta, Mark, savor it. With the $100, I have to enjoy the nose for however much. You know, Mike, I love your vibe. Your vibe. Mike, you let me know down in the comments. Do you want me to savor this, or do you want me to shoot this? With that donation, you let me know down below. Savor or shoot? Don't you dare shoot that. Savor. Mike, I want you to pick my shot. You pick my shot right now. I want to take a shot for that $100 donation. You let me know right now what I'm shooting. Everybody's saying savor, so I'm going to savor this. Batch 15, I'm going to put this aside so everybody knows it's savored. I'm not shooting it, but I want to know what I'm taking a shot of right now. You know, I'll give you 5 options, all right? I'm going to give you 5 options. This right here is the Trader Joe's 90 proof. Let's see, what else? One that I haven't gone to in a very long time. James Street sent me this bottle, right? 125 proof, Jack Daniel's Distillery Series release only. This one is finished with pecan wood chips. Absolutely love this bottle right here, right? Delicious pour. I'm going to give you a couple more options. Evan Williams single barrel. I'm going to give you one more option. Why the fuck not, right? Blanton's. You got 4 options. I want you to pick right now. Mark, I'm not putting it back on the bottle. I'm going to enjoy it. After the live stream, I'm going to go next door, and I'm just going to enjoy myself for a little bit with this pour of Stag Jr. Butt chug? Don't second that, you crazy son of a bitch. Jack. All right, we've got a couple votes for Jack. All right. Mike, I want to see what you got. Mike, what are you going to say? James is saying Blanton's. James, I still have, your blind is one of the videos that I have planned for the week that I'm gone. So I'm filming a lot of videos tomorrow and Wednesday. So whenever that video comes out, I'm not quite sure. I'm just filming. And then whenever I get that edit done, I'm going to upload that for that day. You know, while I'm on my honeymoon in the Dominican, I will have those videos out. So your video that you sent me is going to get done. I promise you. Mike, are you alive right now? Did you die? I hope you didn't die. Let me know. Mike, Mike, you gotta let me know what I'm drinking. You got 4 options here in front of you. You got Blanton's, Evan Williams, Jack Daniels, or the Trader freaking Joe's. Evan Williams single barrel, but I really don't know what's going on. Oh, Conrad, we've had a lot to drink this evening. We've had 14 pretty much 1 ounce drinks this evening. Salty, I am not gone. I'm not gone. This is your fault. This is all your fault. Wait till your honeymoon. You're about to have Jack Daniels and Jim Beam and some scotch, and that's about it unless you bring stuff. So, oh God, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ah, yes, here it is. So my fiance for Christmas got me the, what is this? The Aged in Ore kit. So I'm going to put my samples that I'm going to bring. Each of these hold 2.5 ounce samples of bourbon in each of the glass bottles. And you can write in it, right on the glass, what you want, what is in each glass. And I think I'm going to bring some really good stuff because I think they only have Jim Beam and Jack Daniels as their bourbon offerings in the Preferred Club, right? We subscribe for this Preferred Club. We have the small pool and everything, and they only have Jack Daniels and Jim Beam. That's some shit-ass bourbon. I'm bringing some good-ass bourbon with me. Mike said that was a vape pen, 100%. What did you say you want me to take a shot of? I can't see that. How about... What? I think my internet pooped. Steve, thank you so much. I appreciate you like you would not believe. So, Paulo, the E.H. Taylor foolproof. So, the barrel proof E.H. Taylor right here. The day of my wedding, I'm getting dressed and ready at a friend's house, and I have plans for a really, really, really fun video with all of my groomsmen recording and doing a review of this bottle of bourbon right here, right? I'm bringing some Glencairns, bringing this bottle with the tube to the house, and we're all going to dive into this bottle right here, and we're all going to taste it, right? Some of them have absolutely no idea what fantastic bourbon has the potential to be, which is this bottle right here. And me and a buddy have the knowledge of what good bourbon is. And it's going to be a really good video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to do a lot of B-roll going into that video. And it's going to be a fun one. It might be, oh God. So Wednesday's video is already recorded. Friday's video is already recorded. All of next week's videos are not recorded. So I have to record those next week. And then the E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof video is also going to be recorded on Friday, the wedding day. So we're going to do a really, really fun one. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll do some B-roll of me getting ready and cracking this bottle open and stuff along those lines. Might be a really sentimental video along those lines for me and for you all. It's going to be a really, really fun time, and it's going to be a really fun video to record. I have plans on recording like a couple of things throughout the wedding. I have plans on recording the first dance, so I might put that into the video as well. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoy that video. Mike, what did you say? What do you want me to take a shot of? You've already earned it. Savor. Mike, you didn't tell me. Hit send. Mike, tell me what I need to take a shot of. The Trader Joe's, the Jack Daniels, Evan Williams Single Barrel, or the Blanton's. I need you to tell me what I'm taking a shot of right now. Mike. No, you didn't. Mike, you did not tell me. I'm looking right now. You did not tell me. I'm looking. He's taking too long to read chat. That was a vape pen. You never told me what to shoot. Salty, don't you laugh at this. I'm scrolling. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, Jesus. Did Mike not type it in Discord? Jesus. Mike, this is not me. This is you. This is you. Oh my God! Do I have to go look at Discord? You're gonna make me try and minimize and look at Discord, aren't you? Aren't you? What did you do? I don't even know what you did. Just say 123? Which one? There's nothing that's 123 proof. I'm so confused. 1, 2, 3, or 4. I want you to pick 1, 2, 3, or 4. Yes? What is yes? As Mike, you know I use my phone as my recording device for this. I'm making sure you're seeing my message. I'm seeing your messages on my computer. I don't know. Oh my God. You're making me go crazy. There's 4, Salty. Oh my God. Shoot what? Am I gonna make a concoction? I've got one more Glencairn. That's what I was making this for that $100 donation that Mike was so freaking generous for. And I don't know what to use it for. Mark, oh my God. Shoot what? Shoot what? Shoot the Jack Daniels hazmat? It's not hazmat, it's 125. Mike, I love you too. I freaking love you. You're freaking amazing. Before I pour this, Mike, am I shooting the Jack Daniels? I want you to, I need you to let me know, am I pouring this Jack Daniels into this Glencairn? No! What am I pouring? I'm closing the cap. The cap is closed. Evan Williams. Okay. You want to hear it? Ooh, that's sexy. That's sexy. Tell me right now in the chat, is that cork pop not sexy? Terrible? Mike! Oh my, I'm pouring it no matter what. I'm pouring it no matter what. Shit's happening, gentlemen. Shit is happening. Heavy pours is happening on the bar top tonight, right? That is, Mike, I'm so happy too. I'm getting married in 4 freaking days still. It's not even 12 o'clock. I'm getting married in 4 freaking days to the love of my freaking life. And I can't thank you guys enough. It's Monday freaking evening still. Whoever is still here, I love you all. Like I've said, the channel's not for me. It's for you. It's for everybody that loves bourbon, that loves whiskey, that every single list that I put out that you disagree with, that you agree with, that you want to put out your sentimental input. Whether I like Wild Turkey, whether I like Blanton's, whether I like Penelope, whether you don't like any of those whatsoever, this channel is not for me. This channel is for you. And we go about it along those lines. Cheers, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed this one. Glencairn down. That is freaking true. Hope you all enjoyed this one. This has been Nathan with the Everyday Drinker. Cheers.